The first session of the book club around How Women Rise by Sally Helgesen and Marshall Goldsmith focused on part 1 of the book, which is around on being stuck. And that's the first 3 chapters. So my key takeaways from chapter 1, which is about where we're coming from, were that some of the more aggressive and more self-centered behaviours that had previously been identified as problematic in Marshall's previous book, which is called What Got You Here Won't Get You There, were less likely to actually be a stumbling block for women. So, for instance, instead of struggling with claiming credit that they didn't deserve, women are actually often more reluctant to even claim the credit for their own achievements. Now, what I'm really keen to stress actually with this, and actually made me feel a little bit uncomfortable, I suppose, when I'm looking at some of the key points with the book, is that actually everyone has got self-limiting behaviours because we're all human. Men and women sometimes do share the same undermining habits, however, they frequently don't. Gender is only one factor for how we respond. However, the book does focus on the habits that have been seen to be those stumbling blocks for women. No matter how much recognition they've received or how effective they've been, women are generally more likely to focus on their shortfalls than they are on achievements. Marshall and Sally both talk about aha moments, and Marshall's aha moment was when he really clicked about successful women's tendency to critique themselves rather than other people. Sally's aha moment actually occurred when she was co-facilitating a seminar with Marshall. And Marshall had a very different approach to Sally. Sally was very much about making everything word perfect, being really prepared. And Marshall actually kind of just rocked up on the day. He was late, quite a few things went wrong for him and he didn't let it knock him. He spoke to people, it left early and nothing really affected him. So she realised that what she was demonstrating was being really, really hard on herself. And she clicked that actually what had got her there probably wasn't going to get her any further, because by her being driven by that desire to be perfect, the audience probably weren't getting everything that they wanted from her. They probably would have enjoyed themselves more and learned more if she was less driven by that absolute need to be perfect. So behaviours that helped you to get where you are now can hold you back from advancing to the next stage. Perhaps you spend too much time trying to be perfect, like Sally, or maybe you overvalue expertise and skills. So that is chapter 1, really about where we're coming from, as opposed to where we're going.